This is the brief on the controversial 20-point Gaza peace plan. All right, let's look at the Middle East, where, regional tensions remain incredibly high. This comes, of course, after a brutal 2-year conflict in Gaza, resulting in over 65,000 deaths. It's just dire. Now, into this situation, U.S. President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu unveiled a pretty high-stakes 20-point peace plan for Gaza. That was yesterday, September 30th, 2025. This report, just so you know, is generated by Stylo News, the AI-powered news application, and it's brought to you today by our sponsor, ProWave AI. Okay, so what's in this plan? First, the core ideas. We're talking a ceasefire, a phased Israeli withdrawal from Gaza, disarmament of Hamas, and then international oversight for rebuilding. But here's the kicker. The U.S. has given Hamas a really tight deadline, maybe just 3 or 4 days, to accept. If not, the warning is immediate, full-scale Israeli military action. So a lot of pressure there. Second, things get complicated when you look at the leaders involved. Prime Minister Netanyahu? Well, he publicly supports the plan. But reports indicate he's sending quite different messages in Hebrew back home, messages that seem to oppose key concessions, like Palestinian statehood. Makes you wonder, right? Meanwhile, Hamas is looking over the plan, working through intermediaries, but they're staying firm against giving up their weapons or being excluded from governing. That's a tough spot. And finally, what's the general feeling out there? Well, Stylo News looked at X, formerly Twitter, checking hashtags like #Israel and #Hamas. Sentiment is overwhelmingly negative, mostly driven by reports of civilian casualties and just this deep frustration over the instability and the awful human cost. So despite some support from Arab states, this ambitious plan, it faces huge challenges, really rooted in deep distrust and political games. Now, Stylo News put together this brief using data from, get this, over 250 traditional news sources, plus social media, like X. You can actually subscribe and get your own AI-powered news on demand. Just go to www.stylonews.com. Hey, thanks so much for listening. Make sure to follow us on your favorite social media, and keep an eye out for more Stylo News reports.